Hey guys, I'm just doing an update from the Philippines. I moved from Los Baños to a mountain area. I forget where I am. It's in the province of Batangas, or near that city. And I'm at my friend Alan's house. Look at the view here. All this, and so he has a garden, and garden's kind of on a slope down there. He has different things and outdoor kitchen. And so what he did was, Alan has been a missionary for a while, and here, let me show you his house again. And he used shipping containers to build his house. And he welded them together, and look, he's working on making a outdoor deck studio thing. And I'll show you his house really quick. Just kind of cool. So yeah, he's been doing mission work for a while, and he lives in the mountains. And so luckily I got connected with him and have been blessed to stay with him for a few days. I'm gonna leave Monday to go to Manila. I'm gonna hang out with another family. They're Filipino missionaries. A pastor who now does independent ministry, Pastor Ponch, and I'm gonna spend a day with him, and then next Wednesday, I'm gonna leave for Mindanao with Brother Leaf. So that's the plan so far. And today I got to preach, and what I preached on today was just Laodicea. I focused on the word wretched, and the fact that that word is only found one other place, and that's Romans 7. And Paul is realizing what? Because Paul, before he was converted, he says in, I think Philippians, he talks about how when he was a Pharisee, and concerning the law, he was blameless. He was righteous in his own eyes. So it wasn't this overt sinning. He wouldn't observe Paul and be like, wow, he's a big sinner. But when he became a Christian, he saw the infinite standard of the law. And he was condemned in the eternal processes, the processes of the mind, and he saw the flesh and what the flesh desired, and that by nature he's condemned as a sinner, not just sinning, but as a sinner. So he says, "Oh, wretched man that I am, who will save me from this body of death?" And then I just brought in the gospel. I told him, what was the point of the Adventist movement, and it was to magnify these things, like the Sabbath, man's mortality, Christ alone immortal, and the sanctuary. And I talked about how, Christ is life, how righteousness is a means to something, and that something is life. If Adam had remained in obedience, he would have never received death. He would have never tasted death. And Christ has become our obedience, has merited what was lost in Eden. And then the sanctuary, I brought up how the sanctuary, the temple of God, is Christ's body, and that all other temples, like Christ's body, were destroyed. And sin is in that sanctuary, it's all placed into that tabernacle, into that temple. And in an ironic way, too, people who love hierarchy, the Pharisees, even Satan himself, trying to ascend to the throne of God, tried to enter into these sacred and holy places. And when that is destroyed, when the sanctuary is destroyed or the temple is destroyed, when Christ crucified, who resurrects? Only Christ. Only Jesus can survive and has been able to bypass, to punch through the other side of God's wrath. And this is true this is the gospel. This is the truth for us to know today about the judgment that's coming, the things are coming. And so, I'll make sure to take more pictures and more videos. In this area, I literally only have Wi-Fi in one spot, and there's no internet on this mountain. But I'll try to take pictures and videos, and then a lot of what I want to update onto, and where I hope to do a lot of updates is with Leaf when we go to Mindanao, and it's going to be exciting. It's a one-way ticket. We don't know what we're going to get involved with. There was a health ministry that was over there, but they're thinking they might cancel. They don't know, but me and Leaf are willing to just go, so we got our tickets. We're going to go. We're going to see what happens. And so, yeah, so far it's been really good. It's been a really good experience here. Just I ask for your prayers and that everyone just keeps seeking Christ. Just open up the scriptures, seek Christ, and I believe we're in the last days. So I don't think there's another priority here. I think this is top priority stuff. And a lot of people I met, even some wealthy Filipinos that, they're about the mission. They're investing their money in the mission. People are sensing that this is where we invest. These truths need to go to the world. So how are we going to do that? And it's going to take people willing to go, willing to give whatever they have, whether their talents or their resources, their connections, whatever God's blessed them with, using it to take this gospel to the ends of the earth. So anyways, I just want to update. Super thankful. Everyone's taking a nap in his family. Oh yeah, here, I'll show you up here. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. But he's doing a deck. See, look at, he put a little, well, there's his carport. And then this is the deck he's working on. So he has a men's Bible study. He can do more Bible studies. And this is it. This is the mountains. Super beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Lord.